Blur, shut up! Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at Fans Toys FT-57 Tube, their version of the G1 Autobot pipes. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's do this. So here's the figure, but before we get to him, let's get to the packaging. So as usual, we've got the usual artwork, raised artwork. This artwork done by Ionis Vinci, okay, and Tube, Fans Toys, FT-57, his alt mode at the bottom with the, I think it's their Bilibili site, and that takes you there. Same, and at the back here we've got his yard truck mode and the transformation cog for Metroplex, in which in the bio they call it transfiguration cog for Fortress City. I wonder if that's going to be their Metroplex in the future. They need to do their Fortress Maximus first, so we'll see. But anyway, that's it, and just a few little logos and stuff and barcode at the bottom. Right, so let me put that to the side and bring this guy back in. So out of the box, he comes like this. So what you need to do, this is just a couple of little things you need to do to prepare him. So I'm just going to unclip that. It unclips very easily. All right, and then just, so I've turned his arm like this, and just need to turn his fist all the way around, like so. And that is ready. Same with his arm, just turn it, unclip this so I can get to his fist. And then you're done. Okay, now the feet. All right, what you just need to do is just kind of rotate, if you can, just rotate it a little bit forward and get your finger behind the, like so, and then bring the foot forward like that. Okay, all right, and then what you want to do, which way can I show you this? I'll show it here. Right, if you look here, you'll see that it's on a bit of a slider, yeah. And me pulling it forward has pulled this foot forward a bit. So I just need to just make sure that it extends all the way, yeah. And then just put it back like that, and then it's done. And if you look underneath, you'll see that this foot is slightly extended than this one. All right, so that's what you want. Okay, so like again, just bring the foot forward like that, yeah. Just bring it forward like so, which brings it forward a little bit, and then just bring it all the way. Just like that, yeah, and then you're done, yeah. And then those feet are out a bit more, yeah, and he is ready to go. All right, and he's ready. Now his height is 6¼ inches and his weight is 254 grams. Okay, let's go through his articulation quickly. Alright, so let's start with the head. Yeah, it's quite tight on mine, but you know, you can look side to side. Yeah, and it is quite tight. But what you can do, if you just take this transformation part like this, yeah, you can rotate his head quite easily, like so. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to utilize that, and you can look up like that, like so. Alright. Yeah, and look around at the same time. So that's the head. Okay, let's have a look. So his arm could go up, it can go around, all the way around like so, yeah. But obviously this backpack part here, it hinders it. However, if you want more than that, yeah, this wheel is on this kind of this little hinge. So if you just gently just push it back like that, and the wheel will just disengage like so, and that will give you more space and room to maneuver his arm. All right, his shoulder. Okay, now he's got bicep rotation, bend at the elbow. A little common thing I've been hearing is that what is it? It's either my bicep rotation is quite loose. The elbow bend it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, but you may have to put some kiki on this because the joints are quite a bit loose on certain areas. Here, fist rotation. as usual, and you've got 4 fingers all molded together on this one base pin here, and the thumb is just molded in. All right, so that's that. What else is there? Let me just move some of these forward, these panels forward. Right, so leg, thigh rotation, okay, can go back quite a ways. Can it go back anymore? Yeah, I think it's about there. Can go up quite a ways and out. Yeah, friction to the side and forward and back. It was ratcheted. Nice ratcheted knee. Oh, more than 90. Yeah. And you got ankle tilt. Nice, good ankle tilt going on there. Yeah, and there's a bit of toe going forward like so. Yeah, and does it go up? It's a little bit, a tiny bit going up as well. All right. So you've got all of that great stuff. Yeah, he's quite a posable guy. Yeah. So that is that. Let's have a look at his accessories, shall we? So, at the moment, as you can see, he's got his face with red eyes. Okay, and we've got an accessory where we can change it for the blue eyes. And to change it out, it's very easy. Just bring his head forward like this. Just pinch it out like that. Okay, and you can put your nail right in here, you know, to take the head off. So you could just, let's see, I can do this without using a spudger. No, nah. Oh, it's almost off. Yeah, but you know what? I'm just gonna use a spudger anyway. You know, why not? Just make it life a bit easier. So yeah, just take it off like that. Comes off quite easily. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is just at the back here, just slide this off. So I'm just gonna poke it. Just gonna poke it here and just bring it out. Don't flick out, please. Don't flick out. And then I've got to record this again. Right, come on, out you go. Out with you. There you go. All right. So it comes out like that. Okay. And I'm gonna put in the blue eyes, which is the sign of the Autobots. Autobots, blue eyes. Decepticons, red eyes. Okay. All right, and then just put it back in like so. All right, and that's gonna be my normal face. All right, so he's got the blue eyes. All right. Next, there is this, which I really like. This, yeah, this is like the toy head, the G1 toy version head. Yeah, and it's really painted really nice. I really like this. Okay, all right, and again, just kind of like just take off his head. Yeah, just as before, like that, and then just put this on, and you have that. All right, and I really like this. It's so cool. All right, and if you wanted to do, actually no, I'll show you that later. Yeah, so let me just put his other head back on. Actually no, let's leave it on for now. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you something. So if you wanted to look like that, like the original G1 toy kind of look, I'm just gonna partly transform this. So like, just unclip this, rotate his hand, and then put this over his hand, and then to clip it like that. Yeah, and then it's got like his gun hand kind of thing. Yeah, and this is kind of like his the G1 toy representation. Okay, so just lift this forward. I'll show this in the transformation anyways. Yeah, so there you go. So you can have that going on like so. All right. So let me just put him back there for a moment. And the other accessory he has is the transformation cog for Metroplex. Yeah, which is sculpted really nice. It's got this nice kind of lightish gunmetal grey going on here, and kind of like a bit of a translucent orange going on here, and it look at my camera there, and it's and it rotates as it should. It just there you go. So yeah, there you go. All right, so let's get some comparisons, shall we? Let's get in Rodimus Prime. This is DX9's carry. Okay, the version of Rodimus Prime, and I still love this figure. Even though, yeah, it's really, it's stylized, whatever. Yeah, but I just love this character, this iteration of him. All right, so you got that. Let's bring in Fans Toys Rig, their version of Huffer, and as you can see, like in terms of retooling, there's not hardly anything, you know. It's its own design, you know. But yeah, I mean, they're kind of like roughly the same size, only that his kind of backpack is a little bit bigger. But yeah, you know, but very kind of different from each other. All right, okay, let's take those away, and then finally let's bring in the team that tried to take on Triptychon. So I've got X-Transport's Hatch, their version of Tailgate, Fans Toys Sheridan, their version of Warpath, Aussie, Fans Toys Aussie, their version of Outback. Yeah, here got Dune Runner, Fans Toys version of Beachcomber, and I got the old version of Bumblebee, who was in season 3 in the episode when they tried to take on Triptychon. So there you have it. Alrighty, let's get this guy transformed up, shall we? Right, so let's start with his arms. All right. Okay, so what we want to do is unclip here, like so. Lift up this flat like that, with his hand, just rotate it around 180, like so. Yeah, then bring this over his hand and just close up this panel. Easy enough. Okay, same thing here, just open up this panel, rotate his hand like that. Yeah, and then bring that over and close up that panel like so. Okay, as you can see here, there is this gap going on here, and what we're going to do, we're going to push it in. All right, so that you can see how this works, I'm going to pull his head forward, and this will be quite important for you to see for the alt mode to the robot mode. So if I were to push this in, watch this, see that little bit that goes in inside there, and this little bit that extends in there like so. When you come to pull this back out, obviously hold it here, do not hold it on the wheel, hold it on the shoulder. You could pull out and then push at the same time here, and it will come out a lot easier. All right, so that's just a little tip for when you're going back into robot mode. Right, so we're going to push this in, and also there's a tab right there. See that tab there? It's going to go into a slot right there. Okay, right in there. Okay. So just line it up and just push it in as normal. Just line it up, that tabbed in there, and that's secured in there. All right, just leave that up there, and then same thing here. Actually, I said that you need to pull this forward, yeah, for now, but you need to pull it forward anyway to I believe for these arms to go in anyway. So just push it in and then line up the tab. Where are you? Come on, are you lined up? There you go. There you go, like that. All right, and you end up with something like that inside, and you can see these two slots in there will go over like that. All right, okay, and then these tubes or pipes, they just leave them up like that for now. Right, the legs. Okay, just turn it out like that, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring up this little latch here. All right, so I'm just gonna, this one's quite stiff, bring that up like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, to bring that up like so, and then you've got this whole panel that's going to come down. Okay, now I could do it like this, but sometimes mine's a bit too stiff. But if you see this little seam here, if you put something quite thin or like a spudger like that, look, it comes out quite easily. Mine sometimes gets stuck, don't know why, but there you go. Just bring it down like so, and then what you're going to do, you're going to collapse the leg in or some people call it combiner wars it down. And when it comes down, you're going to get to about this point, and you see that pin there, using that as a reference. If you just squeeze down, it's got to go down a little bit further. Hold on a second. Let me put it this way. It will go down. Just need a bit of room, and it will go down. What am I doing wrong? There you go. Yeah. You just need a bit of leverage. What I'm trying to avoid is like put my finger on the wheel to do it, and it goes down quite easily. So yeah, it's not as bad as I made a bloody meal out of it. All right. So yeah, just close back up this panel like so. All right. Put this latch down. Yeah, we'll sort the foot in a moment. Do the same thing here. I'm gonna put my spider in here. Just open this up like so. All right. Collapse this leg down. Like so. There you go. Right, and then just squeeze down. There, that was a lot easier. All right, so yeah, ignore the way I did that one. Yeah, it is a lot easier. It's a lot easier than I made it out to be. All right, so close this back up. All right, put this latch back down. Okay, like so. There you go. All right, flatten the feet, and then watch this. Just collapse it down like that. All right. Is it all the way down? Hold on a second, let me just double check. Straighten out, and clump. There you go, there you go. Now it's all the way down. All right, and actually, you know what? Let me just put these legs together, and I'll do the other foot. Yeah, so you've got these big tabs here. It's going to go in these slots on the other side. Just close it up, like so. Sorry if I keep knocking the camera. Probably performance anxiety. Anyway, yeah, squeeze down. There you go. Is it all the way down? No, it's not. There it goes down. Just straight. Now, you can feel it that it's not quite straight. So there you go. There you go. And that's all the way down. All right. So that's nice and solidly done. Let me just bring these hip skirts down like so, and we're all done. All right. Okay, so what's next? Let me bring his head forward. Yeah, you have to bring his head forward like so. And from here, if right in here, there's a little latch. Just put your thumb here. See that? And just undo it like that. Okay. And this will loosen up like the main cab area, like so. All right. And then from here, what you want to do, this part here, you want to unclip this. Unclips quite easily, like so. Come on, there you go. Unclip, unclip please. Give me a moment. And what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Is it this that's in the way? This is in the way. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. All right. That was that. That's that clip. That clips in. Where was it? In here. All right. Yeah. So just undo this like so. All right. And as you brought this up, see this roof part here? This comes up as well, like that. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is put this up here for now. Yeah. For the moment. And in here, you've got these little blocks. You've got these little blocks here. All right. And you need to bring them forward. And what it is, they're on this slider right here. Okay. So watch. You're just gonna bring it forward like that. Yep. And then just rotate. Like. Come on. What's in the way? Something's in the way. Oh, okay. It's nothing. It's nothing. All right, like that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is from here, this blue bit here, just going to rotate it 90 degrees like that. and as you saw, there was a tab there, and it's going to go into a slot there, and this is going to slide forward. The window part's going to slide forward. Watch, like so. There you go. Let me just double check. That. No, don't think that was correct. Let me see. Have I got it in? No. Something's wrong. It's something that I'm doing wrong. It's nothing to do with this. It's just. Give me a second. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I just had it lined up wrong. So let me show you again. Just put your finger on this block here. Just slide it back. Actually, you know what? Because it's, you know what? I'm just gonna. There you go. I'm just gonna slide it forward like that using the spoiler. There you go. And then rotate it out. Rotate this 90 degrees forward like that, and then push the whole thing forward. Okay, like that, and just squeeze like so. All right. Then after that, let's have a look. Yeah, just lift this whole thing up. I believe that yes, the head goes back in. The head goes back in like so, like that. All right, and then this whole thing will come back like so. Let me just push this. Just make this a bit more flush. There you go. A bit of flush. And yeah, and then this whole thing will just come over like so, like that. All right, and you want to bring this forward and this forward like that. So end up like that, and then just plug this whole thing down and just put it together like this. Okay. Squeeze it in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. There you go. All right. Okay, and then this bit, it just rests. It just rests down. It just rests down like so. Doesn't go down any further. Doesn't go down any further. Just want to make sure. No, just rest like that, I believe. Hold a second. Yeah, like that. Just wanted to make sure. All right, and then these the pipes itself got the tabs here. Gonna go in the slots right in there. Just plug it in like so. Yeah, just make sure everything fits all right. And then yeah, take this one and just do the same here and just plug that in. All right, and yeah, there you have it, guys. There you have it. Here you have a tube, aka pipes, in his little yard truck. Whoops, going all over the place with this. In his little yard truck mode. Alright, and it rolls nicely as well, so yeah, there you have it. Alrighty, so let's do some comparisons, shall we? But before we do that, just a little note. While I was kind of messing around with this guy, one of these headlights, it's just like a piece of plastic, fell off. Okay, so you know, watch out for that. You know, if any of these should fall off. I put it in, but it went in quite loosely, so I just put a little dab of glue on there, so just to hold it in place. All right. So just to let you know about that. Right, so some comparisons. Got here Fans Toys Rig, their version of Huffer. So you can see how they look. Yeah. And definitely not a retool, because the transformation on this guy is way different from this guy. This guy is way easier than him, you know. So it's like you can transform him in quarter of the time than to transform this guy. All right, so yeah, so you got those two. Let's bring in some season 3 guys. So I got my DX9 carry, their version of Rodimus Prime. Yeah, absolutely love this figure. As old as it is, I love it, I love it, I love it. So got that. All right, and let's bring in some these season 3 guys from that episode 5 Faces of Death, the 5th part. So you got Sheridan, their version of Warpath, got Ozzy, Phantom's version of Outback, and we have got Dune Runner, their version of Beachcomber. So yeah, you can see how. Come closer, please. Thank you. Come closer. There you go. There you go. You see? Yeah. There you go. All right. So you've got those guys. All right. And also, in that episode, you guys might be thinking, oh, it'd be great if you did that little comparison where, you know, Triptychon gives them the boot. Well, it's funny you should say that, yeah? Because if I arrange it like that, like something like that, guess who else I brought? Oh, there you go. We got Titan Returns, Decepticon Necro, and Full Tilt, and Triptychon. So yeah, you've got that kind of comparison. All right, so you know what? I need to bring you up. Bring him up, and bring us down. There you go. All right. So yeah, there you go. Where are you? There you are. Hello. So yeah. So there you have it, Fans Toys Tube. This is a great release from Fans Toys. They are really knocking it out of the park with their mini bots. As always, it checks all the usual Fans Toys cues, great toon aesthetic. Actually, this one is almost 100% accurate to the cartoon, and I don't think it suffers for it in any way. It presents well, it's deceptively hefty for its size like most of their minibot releases. It feels good in hand, painted very well as always, and looks good in both modes. It feels satisfyingly solid and it comes together very well. Transformation is super easy, so it shouldn't have any complaints there. I do love that toy version head with that red visor. It really pops, and for me, that's quite a standout. I'll definitely be swapping out the head for that one on occasion. So there you are. I'll be signing off now. Thank you for joining me, and if you like this video, give it a like, a share, and subscribe. Why not? And I'll see you next time.